Every month, people living abroad send thousands of pounds home to build in Africa. We did exactly the same thing. Then we discovered we were paying for work we never approved. That's when we realized sending money isn't the biggest risk. Sending money without the right system is. Today I'll show you the one rule we now follow before sending another penny. Stay with me until the end, because this lesson is worth thousands. Let's dive in. The strange thing is, if you had looked at our project from a distance, you would have thought everything was going perfectly. The photos looked great, the updates sounded convincing, progress looked fantastic. The betrayal didn't just hurt our pockets, it hit our hearts. We were thousands of miles away working long hours in the UK, only to realise the people we trusted were cutting corners on our family's future home. Every pound sent was a sacrifice. Seeing it wasted on dangerous homemade bars was a wake-up call we'll never forget. It wasn't just about the money, it was about the safety of our children. Because the biggest risks are often the ones nobody shows you. The cracks that appear when you're not looking. Our biggest mistake wasn't trusting people. It was trusting photographs. Photographs only tell the story someone wants you to see. The builder chooses the angle. The builder chooses what gets photographed. The builder decides what stays outside the frame. And that's exactly how problems remain hidden. What's outside the frame is where the fraud lives. We missed the warning signs because we were looking at the wrong things. So we completely changed the way we monitor our construction. Today we don't ask for photographs. We ask for complete video walkthroughs. Every wall, every room. Nothing is skipped. But even video walkthroughs weren't enough. When we suspected something was off, we didn't just send an email. We conducted a blind audit. We hired an independent engineer who arrived at the site without warning to reveal the truth. Not just the bars, but the foundation depth was inconsistent. This was organized deception. It was a battle of wits between our system and their greed. This is the reality of building from abroad. So we introduced another rule. Unexpected inspections, unexpected video calls, unexpected requests. Keep them on their toes at every stage. Nobody knows when we'll ask for an update. Nobody knows when someone will arrive on site. This unpredictability creates constant accountability. It's about taking back control. When they know you could call at any moment, the standard of work stays high. No more cover-ups. That one change transformed our project into a standard of excellence. Looking back, the biggest lesson wasn't about security bars. It wasn't about concrete. It wasn't about builders. It was about systems. A system isn't just a checklist, it's a shield. It includes digital logs of every material delivery, time-stamped video handovers, and a third-party verification layer. This is how you protect your hard work. When you're building in Africa from another country, hope isn't a strategy. Trust isn't a strategy. Systems are. This is how you build with confidence and peace of mind. Systems protect your investment. Systems protect your family. Systems protect your future. And that's exactly what we're building today. A legacy for generations to come. We are building a future that stands the test of time and distance. We are creating a legacy in Africa for Africa. This is about building more than just walls. If you're planning to build in Africa from abroad, learn from our mistakes instead of paying for your own. Every challenge we've faced has made us stronger and more resilient. I hope these lessons help make your project stronger too. Don't let distance be a disadvantage. Turn your system into your greatest strength. Build something you are proud of. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe, like, and share it with someone planning to build. Let's build a community of smart investors who build the right way. I'll see you in the comments. And now, watch this next video, where I reveal the full story of how we uncovered the builder's cover-up and the evidence they thought we'd never find. I'll see you there.